Hey guys, it's Jasper Lance, and for today's video, I will show you all my Japanese language learning books. The books that didn't really help me a lot to the books that I really scoffed down. Like, I really ate that book up. I'm gonna be dividing them into like vocabulary books, grammar books, listening books, and kanji books. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start with these ones. These are my least favorite books. This Nihongo collocation, associative learning for beginners, but I think for me, this is not like a beginner type shit. Like a web. Oh, picture of my ex. Fuck. I really don't want to explain like the book to you, but I guess in terms of remembering what I've learned from this book, it's just like, oh, I don't remember anything. And me being like, oh, I really want to learn the traditional way. Maybe that's easier. So I bought like a Japanese dictionary, Japanese English dictionary. So don't do that. And this like Philippine, like my mother tongue to Japanese. This was given by my mom. Yeah, it didn't really help me much. I didn't memorize any word on this book. So avoid that. Of course, are we gonna talk about Japanese language learning books without talking about this infamous book, Genki? Do I recommend this book? Absolutely. If you're like from the scratch beginner type, because when I bought this book, I'm already a little ahead of this. What I like about this book is when you're a beginner and you still kind of can't read hiragana and katakana, this is a good one for you, but I highly recommend that you learn hiragana and katakana because that's gonna be your foundation in your Japanese language learning. So that's that. Minna no Nihongo, but it's from the perspective of the character from that book. So I'm talking about the Minna no Nihongo translation and grammatical notes. It looks like this one, but the beginner editions were same color as these. What I really love about these books is it really shows you how to use every word that you have learned on the grammatical notes book. You will really know how to use those words into like real life conversations. It improves your storytelling when you're having a conversation with a Japanese speaking human being. But yeah, I really love this book a lot. It really makes you remember the vocabulary that you just learned. You might think I would recommend this one. It's from N4 Tango from Ask Publishing. It's an okay book. If I were to rate it, I'd give this 3 stars. It's like you can read it and remember it for a period of time, and then when you try to like review it, it's like it just goes over my head. Back to like Minna no Nihongo stuff. These ones are in the intermediate level. As long as it's Minna no Nihongo, you're in good hands. That's just what I think. And this, I kind of recommend it, I kind of not. This is not for beginners. Not really for beginners. If you're like learning from scratch, I do not recommend this book. But if you're in the middle of your Japanese language learning journey, this book is good for you. Especially if you're a visual learner. The best book that I would recommend for like the vocabulary section is this one. The best vocabulary builder. It lives up to its name. Like, trust. It has these mini stories that uses a lot of vocabulary terms, a lot of words, and you just kind of understand it. And you can learn kanji with this one. Like, it has a little kanji undertone in it. If you pay attention to the kanji, it's so easy to remember. I don't know why this book is just, if you're taking the JLPT especially, like N5, N4, N3, this is the main Let's move on to the grammar books that I have. On the grammar side of things, I only have 3 books. I'm gonna start with my least favorite, like didn't really help me that much. This is controversial because a lot of people actually like this book. It's the Nihongo Somatome. It's a good book, don't get me wrong, but it's the colors that kind of sets me off. Should have been okay if like there's like a color here, like the highlight part, but it's all green and shit. It's not visually appealing, so it's just me. It's a me problem. But this, I eat these books up. Like, see that? Because it's just so fast-paced. I still remember what's in this book. The grammar structures are still in here. I just study this every day for like 10 minutes, 15. And then let's move on to listening books. Actually, I don't hate any books that I own for listening because I only own 2. Shadowing. Nihonggo Hanasou. This is the first one and the second one. I'm currently reading this one. Actually, I'm halfway through and then I'm about to read this one. You read this with the audio file playing so that you will be familiarized with the pronunciation, the usage of words. These are just the things I need for listening. I won't be buying any more listening Nihongo books anymore. This is from beginner to intermediate. This is from intermediate to advanced. So what more can you ask for, right? Kanji. The least favorite, again, I think Nihongo Somatome is not really for me, but maybe it is for you. But I just don't get the kanji in this one. Again, it's too monochromatic green, which distracts my eye. Then this one, this is actually a second grade kanji book for like students here. So I just bought it because of what? The stickers. Because once you like finish a page or two, you gain a sticker, like an achievement badge or whatever. And the best kanji book to have is this one. It's also good if you're like a visual learner like me, because this book is just packed with a lot of valuable information. You see these? This is for my N3. Like I'm practicing the kanji every now and then. And I can't wait to finish this book and buy the other one because it's fun to learn kanji with this book because it really explains it so well. The next batch of books, I won't be ranking them. These books are just used to test your knowledge of how much you've learned from any other books. So I won't be ranking them because I think they help in their unique ways. Just like any of these books, but this Nihongo Somatome, we just have like a love-hate relationship. It's like too much for me, you know what I mean? This N4 to N5, it has like test questions divided into 3. The kanji, the vocabulary, and this is the grammar. So it's good. I recommend this. All of these recommend. And for practice test for JLPT, this one, I recommend it, but do you need it really? No. It's a good book too because it kind of refreshes you with the grammar structure and some reading practice, so it's good. That is the most fast-paced video I have ever filmed. Like it's a book haul. That's every book I own for now because I'm currently eyeing for JLPT N3, which my friend said it's just gonna be so easy and all, but I don't want to take chances. Besides, I'm really aiming for a high score, please. Even though sometimes I get lazy for studying, but sometimes I'm eager to study. Like I would study for hours and hours for a day. So I think that's that. Thank you for watching this video. I mean, come on. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. What do you have to lose? You're just gonna gain me. You know, see you guys in my next one. Bye.